In today's video we will discuss the top 10 best cities for singles 2022. I am your host Eric. And welcome to the top 10 jaw-dropping facts channel. We have an interesting list for you below. Let's get into our countdown and see who is number 1. Number 10. Seattle, Washington. Just making the final cut at number 10 on our list is Seattle, Washington. The gem of the Pacific Northwest is a great spot for singles, despite having the second highest date costs in our top 10. However, the prices are well worth it when you're tasting the flavors of the Pike Place Market and taking in the waterfront views. Similar to Denver, Seattle singles are big on their pets, and one of the most pet-friendly cities in the United States. Number 9. Chicago, Illinois. Following the Mile High City is the famous Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. Chicago places 9th on our list, reporting strong scores in dating satisfaction and percentage of singles. The city just edges out Richmond for having the cheapest date costs in our top 10, so don't feel bad if that first date doesn't go as planned. Number 8. Denver, Colorado. The Mile High City, Denver, lands in the 8th spot on our list. Denver is perfect for outdoorsy singles, and even better if you're a pet owner. Social satisfaction is the highest mark for Denver and the 5th highest in our top 10. Take a stroll through one of the many Denver neighborhoods, and you'll quickly see why, as bustling dog-friendly breweries line the streets. The beer scene is big in Denver, so start your first date out at a craft brewery in Rhino or Highlands. Similar to Austin, Denver also has a low percentage of singles. In fact, it has the lowest percentage in our top 10, with only 52% of Denverites being eligible singles. But fear not. As more and more people flock to Denver, you're sure to find the perfect match. Number 7. Austin, Texas. Speaking of music, the live music capital of the world ranks the 7th best city for singles. Austin scores highly for almost all of our ranking metrics, but falls short on the percentage of singles. Dating satisfaction and social satisfaction are sky high, but you might have to spend a bit more time finding that special someone for you in Austin. Number 6. Richmond, Virginia. Landing 6th on our list is Richmond, the history-filled capital of Virginia. In fact, the city of Richmond ranked as high as 4th for overall dating satisfaction. However, the city falls a bit short on social satisfaction, landing 25th. Although the city's social scene isn't as abundant as a DC or Boston, Richmond has plenty to offer for singles. Richmond has the second lowest average date costs in our top 10. Things tend to be on the affordable side in Richmond. Number 5. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The city of Bridges ranks as the 5th best city for singles. Scoring high on social satisfaction and percentage of singles, Pittsburgh is the place to be. With more than half of the population being single, singles in Pittsburgh can spend time with dates or friends on a slew of adventures. Imagine a romantic or friendly walk through the Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens, admiring the view from Mount Washington, and getting lost in the Andy Warhol Museum. However, if you're looking to go out and about, you'll have a relatively low date cost-to-income ratio. For example, a movie and dinner for two will cost you $78. With average earnings of over $50,000, a date for less than $80 isn't too shabby. Number 4. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming in 4th place is Minneapolis. Scoring high on dating satisfaction, Minneapolis is the perfect place for an outdoor date. Singles here can take advantage of the Minneapolis great outdoors, such as hiking to the majestic Minnehaha waterfall in the summer, or going cross-country skiing in the winter. Or, try a scenic bike ride for a first date. The city heavily invests in its bike infrastructure, making this a perfect date idea. Number 3. Atlanta, Georgia. The Big Peach is our 3rd best city for singles. Singles can spend their weekends here taking in the flowers at the Botanical Garden, watching a Broadway show at Atlanta's Fox Theater, or strolling through Piedmont Park. So it's no surprise that Atlanta scored high on social satisfaction, as there's always something to do. And there's also always something to eat. If you're a huge foodie, you aren't alone in Atlanta. Atlanta also has an above-average single rate, with 55% of the city being single. Number 2. Boston, Massachusetts. Moving a few states north, we land at our 2nd best city for singles, Boston. It's no wonder Boston scores highest for dating satisfaction, as exactly half of its residents are single. The average cost of a movie and dinner date is higher, and the median earnings are not proportionate to this increase. This type of date costs around $113. If a movie and dinner date isn't your thing, there's plenty of other options. Number 1. Washington, D.C. Taking first place on our list is Washington, D.C. In D.C., singles can spend time on dates exploring the thousands of things to do in the area. From visiting the National Zoo to remembering history at the Lincoln Memorial to catching a game at Nationals Park, there's always somewhere new to explore on a first date. With almost half the city being single, D.C. scores high on our dating satisfaction and affordability indexes. The average cost of a quintessential date night of a movie and dinner costs $105, which isn't too bad considering the median earnings here are $80,445. I hope you enjoyed our top 10 best cities for singles 2022. Hopefully, if you live in any of these cities, you are able to find your soulmate. Don't forget to subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. Please leave a comment below for any city you think we missed.